On the Health Watch today, new research says you can't be overweight and healthy. Some previous studies have suggested that being overweight or obese may be a benign condition if you don't have problems like high cholesterol, high blood pressure, or diabetes. But this new research out of Canada finds that that is just a myth. Joining us now to talk more about this research, Dr. Brian Wasson from Baylor Medical Center at Irving. Yeah, this is concerning, Dr. Wasson. What exactly, specifically, did these researchers discover?
Well, what we're really kind of talking about is obesity is a continuum. So you have obesity at one end, you have morbid obesity in the others, and you have a lineage of things that lead to heart attack or stroke in between. So really there is no safe point at which obesity is a good thing.
Okay.
Okay, so what we're talking about is metabolic syndrome. Now what that means is once you become a little bit overweight, you may develop things like high blood pressure, elevated sugars. You may have high triglycerides and low HDL, which, by the way, is the first non-sugar abnormality we see in people who are prone to diabetes. Then you begin to become fluffy around the middle. Right?
I like the word fluffy.
Right. So fluffy means for men, you want to be under 40 inches. Now, I'm not talking about the waist, but measurement at the navel. Okay? Women have to be under 35. So if you're developing some of these syndromes, which we classify as metabolic syndrome, which means any three of those put you in that classification, your risk for heart attack and stroke may go up to as much as double. Now, in the study, they said if you're a little overweight, your risk for heart attack or stroke may be around 1.26 times what it should be. Once you become morbidly obese, it's closer to 2. You can still be normal weight and have metabolic syndrome and still have the increased risk for heart attack or stroke. So again, overweight and obesity is a continuum of problems. And what's the best solution for that?
Yes.
You exercise, you diet,
Always
and you lose the weight.
Exercise and diet.
Right.
Although I still have to wonder how you know that you're in the unhealthy weight category. If your measurement works and you're still heavy, I mean, people, you hear the big boned idea. How do you really know what's safe?
Well, the only real way to know is see your physician, get your body mass index done, check your blood pressure, check your labs. Now, remember, when it comes to sugar, they consider normal sugar under 100 milligrams per deciliter. I'm going to tell you, from a strict standpoint, it ought to be no greater than 80. Yet we call abnormal above 100. We call a diabetic over 126.
You're saying 80, remember that.
I'm saying remember 80. That's where you would like to be, okay?
Dr. Watson, thank you.
You're welcome.
Very much. Appreciate the insight.